Are we overall? I just wanted to flash. our new recruit, Ahkello Witherspoon C.J. Beathard. Everybody scratching their head about C.J. We know about Ahkello. He's long, tall, and he fits the system of our defense. But C.J. is one of those guys. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ask you what your feeling is, and I'll talk to you about that a little later because I got my hunches about C.J. and we're probably on the same page, most likely. So let me go to who we going to first? 707. Area code is 707. Sup? I've been waiting to do that all day.
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, what is your name?
My name's Mohammed. I'm calling from 707, the Fairfield town.
Yeah, what's up, Mohammed? Glad to hear from you, man. Well, Mohammed, what are you thinking here, man? You just watched us pick one pick.
What the Niners did with the first round was getting Thomas and explosiveness out of him and drafting Reuben Foster. I think he might be the next Patrick Willis, man. The way he's playing out there, man, he looks aggressive out on the field.
Oh, because go ahead, give me that again. I'm sorry, I missed. Something ducked out on me. I'm sorry, Mohammed. Go ahead, one more time.
I said the way I seen Reuben Foster on his highlights and his tape, the way how he was playing, he reminds me just like Patrick Willis when he was coming out of college, man. He's a big hitter. He gets to the ball easily, and I just like what he's doing with that, man.
Oh, you're gonna love what he does later too. Mohammed, is that the first time you've seen highlights on the big hit, the big boom, big man? Is that the first time you've seen highlights on him?
I was just comparing, and I pulled up like two tabs, him and Patrick Willis, and I was just looking at him. And Reuben Foster, man, sideline to sideline guy, man. I feel like he's going to provide our defense with the boom, man.
And I heard he's not going to have a follow-up on the surgery, which made me really excited. We must have did the same thing yesterday because after I got through talking so badly about Solomon Thomas, I went and watched Solomon Thomas footage for about an hour. I'm through talking about Solomon Thomas. The dude, he can play. He's going to make a huge difference.
He can play, man.
He can play. And listen, let me make this clear to people. I got people.
I also like how...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I also like how we selected C.J. Beathard, man. Kind of reminds me of Aaron Rodgers coming out of college. The way he works his footwork in that motion out of the pocket and the way he just releases his throw, man. He looks pretty good out there, man.
All right, maybe. Because, I've never seen it before. This is going to be those things where if Kyle picked him, and that's who picked him, it wasn't Lynch, then what do we got here? All right, so, yeah, I agree. All right. What else, Mohammed? Anything else?
But I think he's gonna fight it out for a starting position next year. Mark my word, man. C.J. Beathard is looking good. I think Brian Hoyer got some competition behind him.
Oh, it's gonna be more than Brian Hoyer. It's gonna be Barkley, and I don't know if Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Cousins is gonna make it or not, but yeah, whoa! Next year, as early as next year, you see Beathard be in some competition. I like that. Yeah. He kind of reminds me of Matty Ice with the blonde hair.
First time calling Ronbo. I like the show, man, and
thanks.
Just like what you're doing with the Niners. I like it, man.
Well, thanks, man. Thanks, Mom. Don't be a stranger, man. And we're here every Sunday, as a matter of fact, and we'll be here tomorrow, actually, about the same time. Oh, 7 p.m. PDT tomorrow. Okay.
And my predicted record for the San Francisco 49ers next year is going to be 10-6.
Oh! 10-6. I love people with positive outlooks on this team. Give me a break with the people talking 3. We'll be lucky to win 3 wins. What? So anyway.
We're not no 3-win team, man. We're the Niners, baby. Let's go get
it. You fire on that one. All right. Mohammed, come back tomorrow, man. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m., all right?
All right, have a good one. Let's go Niners.
Yeah. Good night, Mohammed. And we go to Brian.
Have a good one, Ronbo.
You too, bro.
Thanks for getting my call.
All right, thanks for calling in. All right. Have a good night.
You too, man. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let's get Brian in here. Brian Madry.
What's up, bro?
Brian, last time we talked, it was hilarious. I still remember that. And I want to apologize because after we got through talking, I noticed that all kind of people jumped all over. I said, I wouldn't have that. Brian, what are you thinking about? Brian, what do you think about this draft, man?
Okay, I'm gonna be real. I was about to get on your case, Ronbo, because the Ronbo I know is a defense man, a defense machine. I was like, you want all this? I think it's your mother. You want all this offense? I mean, Ronbo, listen, we adjusted a lot of offense in the free agency, and you notice we didn't address much defense. All we got was Malcolm Smith and that guy from the Dolphins.
True.
So when I knew with that in the day we was gonna go heavy in the draft with defense, which I figured you like.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, my man Tito, Tread, we all going defense, baby. We gonna pick up defense. I was getting happy, So I was really happy that we got Solomon Thomas. Even though I don't lie, Ronbo. I was thinking more so Jamal Adams.
Yeah. It seems everybody was.
Reuben Foster. Those are the two I really wanted. But when Reuben Foster got in that trouble, I was like, oh, God, we're going to get him at number 2 now. That's what I really wanted.
I was worried about him, too. I thought he was going to be picked, too. And then when they got him, I lost my mind. Yeah. But Brian, it's not, you know what? It's not that I want to go heavy with offense. I just want a number 1 wide receiver. That, you know what? If they go rest of the way defense, and I want to, and Brian, I want to clear one thing up though. Everybody keeps stop whining about Solomon Thomas. I didn't whine about Solomon Thomas. If anybody asks me about Solomon Thomas, I will answer. And I said he probably will have a little difficulty beating people out. He'll make it on the field eventually. He's got a great motor. He's got great skills. I like him on the field, and I hope he hurry ups. Let me get straight. I hope he hurry ups and gets up to speed because I like what he brings to the table. Let me make this clear. I am not a Solomon Thomas hater. I am not. I am all for him.
I know that. I believe that. I believe you are. Yeah. You like Solomon Thomas.
I do.
That we could take
I watched him yesterday.
I didn't want him as number 2 of all my stuff, so I ain't gonna be no hypocrite.
Yeah.
I really wanted Reuben Foster, and I got him.
Yeah.
I got him. Boy.
Yeah.
I'm just like you with Forrest Butler last year when you was like,
Buck!
Reuben Foster, man.
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit who we picked after that. I ain't give a fuck, because you know what? I got my boy.
There you go.
I got Big Rube, baby. I got Rube. I'm happy.
And you got Solomon. Between the two of them, the run is done. Hey, between Foster and Thomas, the run is done. And we need to make a T-shirt.
You forgot about Malcolm Smith?
Oh, and he's another run stuffer. So, yeah, you're right. Oh, my God. We got people to stop the run like it's going out of style. It's going to be a competition of who can body slam running backs the fastest, man. Oh! Quarterback's in trouble, too, though.
The Witherspoon guy, man, I'm not going to say too much about him, but he does have the body type we need, man. He got that long, lanky body. He's trying to build like Rashad Robinson, man.
Exactly. He's 6, I believe, what is he, 6'2"? 6'2", 6'3"?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, long.
He got a long wingspan, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
He can knock down. He can match up with Julio Jones. He got them long arms, man.
Tell you, Brian, we got to cut it there because if the lines are filling up. Appreciate you calling in, man. You've been so long calling back in. I've been waiting, wondering where you've been. Let me see.
I know, my bad, brother, man.
Yeah.
It's good to talk to you, though, bro. Thank you, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Ronbo,
yeah. He's underwater.
Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. All right, bro. Talk to you later, man.
Good night, Brian. Hey,
night,
let's go to Trez. Trez.
Ronbo,
Hey,
what's up?
Trez, I tell you what's up, man. I was watching your boy last night, man. I watched film of him. I love me some Solomon Thomas. Now, I mean, I met his family last night on a video. He's a real personable guy.
Story.
I like him. I love the way he plays, that endless motor. He's ruthless. And even when he's not making plays himself, he's pressuring to make his teammates can make plays. Solomon Thomas is a solid pick. When I said, I just hope he can hurry up and get to speed, I didn't mean he wasn't going to make it. Who's going to say? I mean, he's got to get it ready for the pro set. That may take a minute, but I don't think it's going to take that long. And then, oh shit. That's what I'm talking about. He is good. So, yeah.
Yes, sir. His story was great. I saw the same story you saw, too. When he was a kid growing up and everything.
Yeah, fat and everything. Yeah. I said,
he wanted to lose the weight and all. Yeah.
Yeah, and he lost his best friend. I almost broke down on that one myself. He lost his best friend, and leadership from the team was gone. He had to pick it up and take it up and says, oh, man, that's so sad. He's had a rough life to some degree, but yeah, he's all right. Yeah.
Well, we right on point with my mock draft. You know, we picked up another person from my mock draft that I said all you got to do is Witherspoon. He was on my mock draft.
Yeah, I saw you tag up on that. Yeah.
Nellos was talking about who is that? Pronounce his name again. Ahkello Witherspoon. I ain't never heard of him before.
Hey, there's too many college
so
players.
That's another knock on Mr. Nello's production. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Nello, where you at, man?
I ain't seen one of his picks. Has one of his picks made it to the 49ers?
You know what? I have to look back, but didn't he pick between the two? Didn't Nello pick it? I wonder, did he pick Foster?
No.
I thought everybody picked Foster.
I'm just messing with Nello.
He knows. He's okay.
But yeah, we looking good, man. And we only gave up a 7th and a 4th to get back in the 3rd.
Okay, so we still got a 4th round pick, and we had 2.
We only gave up a 7. We had 2 7s and we had 2 4s. So we gave up a 4 for tomorrow and gave up a 7.
All right, because I was hoping it would have been nice if we could have gave away a 6th.
Yeah. It ain't bad. It ain't bad.
Yeah, that's all right.
And according to my mock draft, now I still got you a couple of Julios out there.
Yeah. Tell me.
That's possible. Yeah.
Who are
Josh Reynolds. Go. Josh Reynolds. Go to my mark. Josh Reynolds.
Okay.
Wide receiver, Texas A&M, 6'2", 190 pounds.
Oh.
And then the other one, his name Josh Reynolds.
Right.
Texas A&M.
I'll look on your mark. I'll find
190 pounds.
Yeah.
Right. And the other one is Robert Davis, wide receiver, Georgia State, 6'3", 219. That's that Julio, right?
I like that 6'3". When you said 6'3", the ears just start to tingle. And I said, oh, see. Yeah.
You still alive now. You still alive with a Julio as far as my mark, because those 2 receivers have not been taken.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, all right.
You know, if they're thinking along the line of, how my market's going. Me and Lynch, we're on the same page here. We got a connection. I tried to tell you that yesterday. He vibes with me, Joe, Rich, Sahel. Sahel.
Sahel.
How you pronounce it?
That's Sahel.
Sahel, yeah, Sahel, yeah. And, John 3:16, all of us, we shout out all the guys.
Hey, are you guys going to make this, is this going to be a daily check-in? I mean, every time you guys check in, you got the Solomon Thomas crew.
You got to give us our due here. When everybody else told us, we know what we're talking about. Hey, look what happened. So that's all I'm saying. But look, I ain't going to take up too much of your time. Just want to tell you this real quick. I'm a admirer of a man with good taste. And you have good taste because if you drink wine, and especially that Napa Valley wine.
There you go.
When I was out there, I did the Napa Valley tour.
Ate something?
And I went to some wine venues, and I'm sitting up there, and they were setting up the glass. You know how they set it up for the sample test.
It's style.
And the guy asked me what type of wine I like, and I said, hey, man, look, wine is wine. Man, I don't
You tell him that.
No. He said, no, it's not. I said, well, then educate me then. And when he finished with me, Ronbo, I was schooled on fine wine. And I'm going to tell you.
There you go.
I would never say that again. And I have been ordering from the Napa Valley venue ever since. Me and my wife.
There you go. And I'm telling you, hooked.
It is, man.
You are hooked for life. I guarantee you cannot stop it.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, I am.
Get yourself a good as the weather warms up. Get yourself a good Riesling too. Okay, that's Reisling. It's better than beer, and it's lighter, and it tastes great. All right, Trez, we gotta go because we got a lot of people here.
Okay.
All right, man. Talk to you later, Trez. Okay. All right, let's go to. Is that Craig? Without an I. Craig in Craig, Texas. Texas, hello, Texas. Or is it Gary? Let me see. Because a lot of times, you're in El Paso, Texas. You're in El Paso, Texas, and I'm looking for you. Who is this, please? Hello. Because I see Craig, C-R-A-G. Craig, hello, Craig. Okay, Texas? No Texas? All right. Let me go to Let's go to Joe. Hey, Joe. Joe Santana. All right. Am I having technical difficulties? Okay, so I'm going to Joe.
No, we can hear you, Ronbo.
Okay, yeah. Let's see what's going on with Joe. Okay. Hello, Joe. Joe. Maybe is that Joe? Is Is he about to make it?
Hey, Ron.
Yeah. Are you Joe?
No, this is Mac.
Mac, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from North Carolina right now, man, but I'm a 49er faithful.
Oh, okay.
I just want to say I think our defensive front, our front seven is going to be formidable.
Yeah.
The best in the NFL in about 2 years, man.
Wait. I just realized. What did you say your name was? You say your name was Zach?
Mac.
Oh, Mac, not Mac. We got a Zach from North Carolina as well. Hey, Mac, yeah. Tell me more, man. I love hearing about good stuff about the line.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, we got Defoe, we got Eric, we got S. Thomas coming up front, we got Dial, we got Bowman, man. Oh my gosh, man, this is gonna be sick. We just need to get.
Did you leave out Reuben Foster?
We just get some sacks, and we need something, man, because our rush defense was horrible last year.
Yeah,
horrible.
Yeah. And it'll be corrected anyway this year because the biggest thing. As soon as we got rid of that guy named O'Neal, the defense had already gotten better right away. Now we got bodies in there, and we got another coach with a 4-3 who already said, dude, this system is designed to knock down the run. Anything else is maybe something we got to work on. But the run is going nowhere. So you know what? That was already a done deal. But, yeah.
I totally agree. And O'Neal, I don't know what the hell that guy was doing.
He's unemployed.
He totally ruined the 49ers culture.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to bludgeon, and we need to get in there.
It's going to be fun to watch, man. I'm telling you, because we got guys that can strike from both as far as a pass rusher and the run. I mean, we got guys now that, oh, my God. It's going to be, that defense is going to be so cool. Damn!
Exactly.
Oh.
And with that pass rush, too, I mean, we got Rashad Robinson, man. I think he's going to be a lockdown corner. I think he's going to be a number one corner in the NFL in about a few years. I mean, you already seen the videos of him. I mean, he's coming up. He's going to be great.
You know what a friend of mine told me about Rashad? What we seen from Rashad last year was he had been out of football for over a year. Rashad was, and how many guys you know that could come into the NFL after a year off and come in and do it? Rashad said, yeah, I was just trying to get used to getting back into the game last year. He said, this year, you guys just wait.
It's those long arms, man. It's those long arms. He's got it.
Oh,
we could do it.
God. Woo, I can't wait.
And I'm kind of happy that we got rid of Antoine there because, I mean, he's getting a little old, but we got Eric Reed up in there. We got Tart. I mean, those young bucks, I think they're coming up.
It's way past time. And Antoine should have been gone last year, to be honest. Yeah, he just stunted the growth.
He gave up a lot of long passes last year, a lot of them.
And he stunted the growth of Kwaski T. Kwaski T should be a farther along than he is right now, but Antoine took up all the snaps all year, and they had T doing weird things all season long, so he should have been further developed. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yep, and I'm hearing Eric's going to play up in the box here soon. I mean, he's physical, man. He can get up in there. He's pretty big. Yeah. I know he likes to lift weights.
Yeah. Boy, to say the least, the dude is built this year like a tank. And also, and you got Jimmy Ward back there, the single high safety. Let's see what he can do. They still need a backup for him. This is the only thing that worries me. We got to get another cornerback or somebody can play that position back there. Jimmy gets hurt and we're dead meat. So he's got to get somebody. So
let me ask you a question, man. What do you think about Chad Kelly?
Chad Kelly. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna have to hang up because we're out of time. I'll answer that as soon as we hang up. But listen. Call back. Come on back tomorrow. We'll be back here at 7 p.m., okay?
All right, brother.
All right, man. Have a good night. And I want to say about. All right, bro. Chad Kelly. And I actually had him. I was thinking about putting Chad Kelly on my mock, too, because Chad, he's got a lot of skill, and I don't know why he doesn't get it. They say he's got some off-field problems. But if you know what Chad Kelly's off-field problem is, write it on the chat for me. I've been looking around. What is his problem? Is he like to drink or what? Because Kelly's skill set I like. All right, let's go to area code 415 San Francisco. What's up? San Francisco. And we only got one San Francisco line on here, so it must be you. Hello.
Oh, Ronbo.
Yeah, there you are. Who is this?
Ronbo, what's up, man? This is Paul from San Francisco, man. It's my first time calling.
Oh, Paul, delighted, man. Glad to meet you.
Yeah, man. Glad to meet you too, man. I've been watching you on YouTube, man, for about like a month straight. I just haven't called in yet, man.
Cool. Well, Paul.
Yeah, man. I found you. I found you on YouTube, man, and I was like, I was like, man, dude, I need to find like a YouTube channel to get my 49er fix, and I found you, man. So yeah, just been listening, man. Listen to all the Niner faithful.
Thanks,
born
man.
and raised here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I tell you, man, I can't stop 49ers.
I'm loving what we're doing right now in the draft, man.
Yeah.
Say.
So, now, yesterday we had 2 picks and one. You know what's so funny, Paul? Because we're satisfied after having 2 outstanding picks yesterday. And I understand that Ahkello Witherspoon, he actually fits. Everything they're doing is making sense. And C.J. Beathard, you know, now, compare notes with me on this. That Kyle Shanahan is our OC. Does it make you think, what do we got here? If Kyle called him, what do we got here? I'm thinking that, you know. So we'll see.
Just having Shanahan makes me feel good already. You know what I'm saying? So I trust everything he does. You know, like on like the offensive side. You know. So
same here.
I didn't really know who the CJ quarterback was, but you know I checked him out on YouTube. He has some pretty good highlights.
Yeah. Because I've never heard of him.
Yeah, man. But
I've never heard of him. But But did you know? But did you know about Kirk Cousins before he came to Washington?
Yeah, I did.
You did? Okay. Right.
Because I watched like ESPN and like NFL Network. So, you know, before Kirk Cousins got drafted, like I kind of knew, you know, like what they were saying about him. But man, we got Reuben Foster. I was not expecting that though.
Nobody was. And people said they knew it. They're kidding. Come on, he had the urine test, which I thought was going to get him into trouble. The shouting match out at the combine, getting sent home, the only player to ever do that. I said, oh my God, Reuben, can you not do anything else between now and the draft? I was hoping though. Damn, we got it.
Man, trust me, next year, man, there ain't going to be none of this not stopping the run because we got Reuben Foster, Navarro Bowman,
and don't forget Malcolm Smith. And none of them play that. You know, they say, man, ain't going to be no running, man. Guys can hand the ball to him if you want to. Woo!
Yeah, Ronbo. Hey, man, it's my first time call, man. I don't want to take up too much of your time, man, but, you know, I'm calling from San Francisco, man. Born and raised out here, man, and I'm going to call back soon for sure.
A real San Franciscan, Paul. Thanks, Paul. Hey, we'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m., bro.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Thanks, Paul. Have a good night, man. Yeah, fellas.
Same to you.
All right. Hey, let's get Bill in here. Bill.
Hey, I got your recap on a C.J. Beathard, my friend.
All right. Everybody wants to know about that, man. Run it down.
He is the grandson of the former NFL general manager, Bobby Beathard.
I knew I heard that last name before, but I just didn't know where have I heard that name before. All right.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking up that guy, you know, basically, you know, he might do good. He has all Big Ten honors by completing 61.6% of his passes for 2,809 passing yards, 17 touchdowns.
All right.
Just 5 interceptions, basically.
Oh, that's not bad. Well, the percentages don't kill me. Did you watch any tape, though, Bill? Did you watch any tape or footage for any length of time?
Yeah, I watched tape. He can make some good calls if you work with him. I mean, he's not going to be good coming right out. But if you, work with him for a little bit, it'd be all right.
All right. Could be.
Not bad for a backup.
Yeah. Because remember, when you look at the guys, he's worked with RG3, Kirk Cousins, and actually the best year that Brian Hoyer had was also with Kyle. He tends to be, and I don't think he likes it, he is the quarterback guru. So let's see what happens. I can't wait.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you know, like I said, we'll see what they do tomorrow. I mean, kind of curious. Steelers were kind of there's a lot of teams were out there just picking players knowing we were going to get them and just playing keep away. And we kind of what it felt like. Especially with Juju, man. You know Pittsburgh didn't need that wide receiver.
That's what I was thinking. Why would they want a wide receiver? Agreed. The hell do they need a wide receiver for?
Antonio Brown, I forgot a few other people. They did that to be Frick.
Yeah. Well, they succeeded then, because I could not understand why Pittsburgh doesn't have any other needs. They need another wide receiver so they can sit him on the bench. What for? Oh, Man.
They'll probably do some trades and later in the draft, I guess. To see what they could take from us because they knew that C.J. was going to, Juju was going to come to us.
Well, I tell you what. Yeah, well, Pittsburgh's got they got their own issues, so I hope they continue to worry about the 49ers. That'll be interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and Mixon, on the other hand, he's in a bad spot. Looking at where he went in the Bengals, they got a lot of issues with people getting in trouble there. So, yeah, that's the last spot you need to put somebody trying to get a clean slate.
Uh-oh.
If you didn't look at Cincinnati in that playoff game against the Steelers that one year.
Oh, yeah.
They gave that game away.
Behind guys messing up on the field. But, yeah, that's another story. Bill, let me talk to you tomorrow, Bill, if you got time, will you? Come on by, man. Okay?
Yeah, it won't be long, and, Dallas is going to be issues with Dallas for, what was his name, Jordan. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see some of these guys that they pick right out of the team. And
I can't wait to see which one messes up. All right, Bill, let me talk to you tomorrow, buddy.
Uh-huh.
All right? All right, Bill. All right, we go to Mark. What's up, Mark?
What's going on, Ronbo? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right, man. Thing is, watching everybody else pulling draft picks was just killing me, though. I just wish we could have been more involved, but we will be tomorrow all day, so it's okay.
Waiting that whole first, second round was a little bit of...
Wasn't that rough? But it was interesting to see who everybody else was picking up, though. And Tampa Bay, they don't give a damn about anything but offense now. That offense is so stacked, it's just ridiculous.
Man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Man, I was in the same boat, Ronbo. I did the same thing you did. Solomon Thomas picked, went back, said, let me evaluate the dude. Use with him, watch some film on him.
Yep.
I like him.
I do too.
So,
yeah, I like him a lot.
Good.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. I think he's a good clean pick too. I don't think we're gonna have any off the field issues.
No, I promise. Pick. Well, and I would promise, even though I don't know him, I would even promise for him. Ain't gonna be no issues with that dude. His mom, you could tell they raised him in a way. You're not gonna get that from him. It's not gonna happen.
And I think a pick like him coming in with Reuben Foster came in together as good for him. It's a good balance. I think he'll be good for Reuben Foster also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
I'm happy so far, man. About him, I think it was Washington he came out of.
You see something about Watson?
The cornerback we picked up, what was his name?
Ahkello Witherspoon. Ahkello. Today you mean, right? Yeah. Ahkello. Wait, Ahkello. It's Ahkello Witherspoon. I think it's
He looks good too, from what I can see.
Yeah, they say he's just a little raw, and some things he needs. Ahkello Witherspoon. Yeah, Kello's. You know what? He's got that longness. That's the 49ers.
Yeah, I like that.
And you know, Mark, here's the thing, though. Kello's got that longness. They're trying to get Dante Thomas to fall into it. They already got Rashard. This is why I laugh. And it's not funny for Tremaine, but I said, you know what? Tremaine, they were delighted to let Tremaine go.
Of course.
They were delighted. Any excuse. They didn't even look into that. But also, Reeser is going to have a problem too, unless he can back up Jimmy Ward. That's my next prediction. He has no problem. He's not going to play corner. He's not going to play slot because I'm sure they got three guys I think working on the slot as far as coverage. Reeser has got. Kello's going to come in and move him out. He's got to be able to play and help Jimmy Ward out, or else he's gone. So yeah.
So I'm excited, man. And also, Beathard. I know nothing about him like most of us. I did look him up, watch some highlights, but highlights are highlights. Let's look forward.
I know.
But I did see some big throws out of him. He looks pretty accurate. He looks agile. When you're watching the draft, I think if Shanahan knows something about him, we got to trust it. So.
No idea. If anything,
makes sense at the time, but I'm trusting the process.
Exactly, and trust in the Shanahan.
And you guys were talking about earlier, man. I do think us being so active trying to trade up and trade down, you got to imagine when you hang up the phone when you don't make a deal or somebody else might jump up and do something just to you don't make that deal. That's what what's the backlash when you don't make the deal. When you hang up the phone and the deal doesn't fall through.
Yeah, agreed. You're gonna see a lot of that. And tomorrow's gonna be even more crazy. You got 3 rounds to deal with. Mark, let me see you tomorrow too, Mark. We'll come back in.
I will be back, man.
All right, man. Be looking for you. Have a good night, Mark. All right, let me go to Willie Humphreys. 707 is your area code. Come on, Willie.
Hey, man, what's up?
Hey, Willie, man, I'm just saying, we're sitting back here and we went through a slow day. We're still bubbling from yesterday, but Willie, what are you thinking, man? Are you satisfied? Or is everything a go with you?
I love the pick so far, but one problem I have is C.J.
Because we don't know anything about him.
No, like, I'm looking at his stats right now. He only completes 58% of his passes. So, like,
I thought it said 61%. You found one that says 58?
Like, it says here from all his 4 years at Iowa.
What was his last year like?
Last year, 17 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
Well, no, I mean, I got that. What was the percentages? Somebody just ran that down, but what was his percentages last season?
56.5.
56? Yeah. Oh, I thought somebody said 61%. Now, if you're seeing 58 and 56, that's kind of scary.
61 was his junior year.
60. He did 61 in his junior year? Mm-hmm. What? Is he a senior?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. All right. Well, as I say, if Shanahan liked him, there must be something he sees. So I guess we'll have to wait and see.
I don't know. I'll trust the
trust
the process.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see what he looks like. If nothing else, he could be let go as well. But I can't imagine Shanahan bringing somebody in he's going to let go. I don't think he's ever done that. Except for Johnny Manziel. He didn't have to. Manziel let himself go. Manziel didn't bring him in. I just realized he didn't bring Manziel in. The Browns did. So, yeah. All right. How do you like yesterday, though, man? I mean, did we hit a home run or what?
Oh, I loved yesterday's draft. I loved it. It's the best draft we probably had in years.
Yeah, agreed.
The only thing I fear is that, like, Reuben Foster will turn into, like, Alden Smith. Like, he'll get in trouble, maybe. I just don't want that to happen.
Yeah, no. There is that risk, but I understand they had a long talk with Reuben. I understand it was not a short. It lasted hours, and that's why they came to that conclusion. So I'm figuring that John Lynch is probably a solid judge of character, and also that he told the Saints that, I don't think I have too much more to say to you. I'm pretty much on my way to San Francisco. I have a feeling that this guy really wants to be a 49er. He may be okay.
I don't know, but all I know, Reuben Foster is like Patrick Willis 2.0.
Yeah. Or there's another one too. What's it? Ray Lewis. He's being compared to Ray Lewis as well. So this ought to be something special. We'll see, man. I just can't wait to see him out there hitting people with like a hammer. Bam! You gotta make that sound every time. Bam! Watch the dude fly through that. And they need to put those little splash marks like they do with the special effects on the draft right now. I love the little water squirting in all directions. Oh God, it's fun stuff. All right. Tell you what, Willie, let me see you next time, bro. Come on, we'll be back tomorrow. All right.
All right.
Yeah, have a good night, Willie.
I'm calling.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Glad to meet you too. All right, we go to Joe. Yo, Joe.
What's up, Ronbo?
Joe, man,
How
you out there? Doing all right, Joe. Sitting here watching because I know tomorrow it's gonna be exciting, man. Because you got all them picks. Because they only gave us one pick today, man. Well,
here's the thing about CJ though. Most of his receivers were hurt throughout the season, so
can't really measure him by that.
His 2016 tape and just go off of that. The year before that, he was great.
Yeah, see, that's.
And I've only watched one game on him, like a full game.
Mm-hmm.
I liked him as a quarterback. It's just a lot of things didn't go their way during that game. It was just, but he wasn't the reason they lost the game.
Oh, okay, good. Because you know what, that makes a difference. That's a good thing to point out, too. If he was the reason why they got through an INT or something stupid, okay, yeah. But if it wasn't him, I like that. Good.
Exactly.
Because we look at Deshaun Kaiser, same thing. All the Kaiser's guys left and everybody, Kaiser sucks! He hasn't got anybody around him anymore. He can't just suck all of a sudden. Nobody even looked into it. So I'm starting to think, okay, I'm guilty of it too. I said, no, I don't want Kaiser. So, but he wasn't that bad the year before last.
Same here. I honestly liked Kaiser when he was in college. And I don't know if something is just like the gut feeling you get. I really wanted someone to pick up Kaiser because I knew it. Like, if he reaches round 3, John Lynch is not going to, stay away from Kaiser. And, but at the same time, you look at the Browns, I mean, they might just have their franchise quarterback right now.
Wait a minute. Who did the Browns pick up again?
Oh, Browns picked up Kaiser.
Who? Kaiser. Yeah. I got over that real quick because, like I said, we're not thinking that much of Kaiser. No, I don't. You know what? The Browns are going to be top 10 next year again in the draft. They got all the talent in the world, but the quarterback situation is Cody Kessler. I don't know. Maybe Kessler comes out of a bag. He's got good weapons around him. Maybe he kicks ass. They're going to win a lot more games than they did this year, but I mean, something still seems wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I see him going to at least be at pick 15 or something. Because you really look at the kind of offensive line they have, it could be one of the best in the league.
Yes.
And then they have receivers, and then they have 2 running backs. One of them is like a finesse back, and then Crowell is more of power. And their offense is pretty much set. All they need is a quarterback. And
Scary.
you see on defense, there's Emmanuel Ogba.
They got Garrett.
Still good players. Paul Kruger is still there, I think.
I know. No, the team is basically stacked. They got Jamie Collins, and you know what? There's no reason for they don't need a quarterback. When you got that much talent, the quarterback becomes less important. Run the ball. They're going to be really tough next year. They are going to be tough.
Exactly.
I knew it.
It's going to be one of the teams that's on the rise.
Yep. And in 2 years, they will be contending for the Super Bowl. I give them 2 years. That's too much talent on one team. God, Jabril Peppers back. God dang it. Jesus, they picked up a lot of players. Good stuff.
Yeah, they had 7 picks in the first 3 rounds.
Man.
This year.
We will see next year. Everybody's gonna be watching Cleveland next year. Everybody, man. Boy.
Yeah. Oh, and I also wanted to talk to you about Solomon Thomas.
Okay, real quick.
Okay. He doesn't need to beat out anyone other than Ronald Blair. That's the only player he needs to beat out.
Yeah, because he's gonna get rotated in. He'll get rotational time no matter what else. I mean, even if they put him in packages every couple of seconds, he's still gonna be on the field the whole time. You're right.
The package is gonna come in that he will be have a prominent role in will be specifically designed. It's that 4-3 under. It's gonna be Solomon, Mitchell, or Dial, whoever, and then Buckner and Armstead on the side, whichever way they are. And then whoever the Leo is / Sam linebacker will be lined up outside of Solomon Thomas on the left side.
I can't wait till preseason camp, man. I'm telling you, I want to see him experiment with all these different combinations and packages. That's going to be more fun than the season, man. I'm telling you. I can't wait to see this and see who develops quickly and who is the most impact. Oh, it's going to be so much. Oh, come on, hey. Joe, we got to go, man. We got a bunch of people here waiting. So, Joe,
Good night, man.
All right, Joe. See you tomorrow, man. And who we got? We got it's Niner Inc.
What's up, Ronbo?
Niner Inc. It's good times, man. It's feeling good about your team and feeling like you got a shot again. Although I got to tell you, Niner Inc. is really funny. No matter what, I thought we had a chance. Even that year we had Jimmy Tomasula. I have never thought that the 49ers were going to lose. People argue with me and want to fight. What are you talking about, man? We ain't going down like that. I was talking more smack last year. 2-14. Damn.
Yeah. So we got to come up with a new name for Bam. Now that Thomas is on there.
Yeah.
And I'm warming up to him. I think I'm going to jump on that train with
Trez.
So just because, with that being said, he's going to have to get me a Thomas jersey.
That's right, Trez. Thomas jerseys. And I should have told Joe, too. You guys owe me a Thomas jersey. Man. Because if we would have got Christian McCaffrey, we would have had to get them a jersey. You know that, right? Yeah, so they got to give us.
And the CJ guy, Shanahan already said that he's only a development quarterback, that Hoyer is first, the starter, Barkley's the second, and CJ's a development quarterback.
Well, you knew that. He's not going to compete.
Yeah. Someone else who's going to be, fun to watch that we're going to have to play against twice a year is Buda Baker and Hassan Reddick with the Cardinals.
Oh, I know, huh? Buda Baker, though, Hassan Reddick, you know what? Hassan's a little overrated. They say he should not have ranked. Well, maybe the only reason why he got ranked ahead of Reuben Foster is because of Reuben Foster's problem. But Hassan Reddick is probably not better than Jordan Davis, from what I heard. He's just a really popular pick. I don't know. They don't make sense when they explain that, though. So we'll see.
He's a hybrid. So that's what made him popular, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, another prediction. I don't think the Cowboys are going to do so good this year. Man. I don't know why. I have that feeling.
I like that. Say it again.
As much as I hate him, man, especially with the guy going up there,
the corner.
Pretty much. Go ahead.
The cornerback. I think
that went up there to make the pick. For the Cowboys, that was
Drew,
pretty much.
Yes, I forget Drew. Drew Bear. Anyway, yeah, who made everybody mad? They said his Twitter has gone berserk. So
man.
He made everybody mad, boy. First he took a shot at the Eagles. Then he started talking about America's team. I said, oh, man, this dude is asking for it, man. Talk about how Jerry Jones is the greatest owner of all time. Oh, man. Okay. Go ahead, man. Have fun.
Yeah, man. I'm excited, man. So far, I'm good with what we've done. And can't wait for tomorrow, to end it and shit. Just get it going, man. Get this season, training camp going, man.
2 weeks. How many weeks? This is just a few weeks away as minicamp starts. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be exciting.
I don't know exactly how many weeks, but yeah.
It's close. Not very much closer because we're already in the spring, so it's close. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But I don't want my side for tonight.
No, Rick, appreciate you calling too, man. I'll be back tomorrow, man. We'll be just settle up everything that's happened in the last 2 or 3 days, all right?
Sounds good, man.
All right, bro.
Everyone have a good night, man.
You too.
Niner faithful all day.
Yeah. Niner. All right. Hey, it's Kenneth Height. Kenneth.
What up, Ronbo?
Hey, man, I'm telling you, man. It's fun watching you on the chat, too, man. And also on Facebook. You're always coming to these things. Did you see where I posted up your picture that you gave me on Facebook?
Yeah.
Man, the Bears
lifestyle, man.
The Bears will never call the 49ers ever again. I guarantee you, man. If they have said the last. Can you imagine if this dude is walking down the streets of Chicago? Oh, here he comes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, man, I just watched some film on that CJ kid, man. That dude is Kyle style all the way.
Is that right?
I'm serious.
I can't wait to watch footage.
And everyone's talking about his passing percentage, man. The only reason his passing percentage is like that is because the receivers were dropping his balls. He is accurate as hell.
That's what the other guy just said too. Joe just said that, yeah. So you can't blame him.
His pro day, man. He was like flawless.
Good. Because you don't look at Dak Prescott from last year. You never know when something freaky is going to happen. I don't want anything freaky to happen. God, please don't happen. But the only reason he's there is because, remember, Tony goes down, the second string quarterback breaks his leg. It was like fate just moved Prescott in. We don't want that happening, but you never know,
Yeah. Hey, didn't it seem to you like the players that were getting drafted didn't like the teams that were picking them?
Especially Jamal Adams.
Yeah, man, I was like, to me, Trubisky was upset.
Yeah, him too.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny, man. But you know what? man, I got tears in my eyes when they got Reuben Foster, man, because Patrick Willis is my favorite all-time player. And when they got him, man, I was like, oh, my God, dude.
Here we go.
There it goes again.
Jesus, yeah. I just hope that shoulder. And you know what? They say he's not going to have a follow-up procedure. I thought that Mike Mayock was suggesting that he might have to have a follow-up procedure. I got a little worried then. I said, oh, shit, man. If he has to have a follow-up procedure, it's more serious than they're even saying. So, we'll see.
They looked at him this morning and passed him, so.
Yeah. So it's going to heal. From here, it's
49ers doctors did.
And then you know how serious that is. So that means he's just going to heal up from here, get stronger, get back in the weight room, and let's go. Yeah.
Yep.
Looking
man,
forward.
We're going to win the NFC West, dude.
Tell you, man, it ain't crazy to be talking like that because I love it, man. Because, you know, I do see the Hawks probably maintaining and still being really tough. The Panthers, the Cardinals, I'm not afraid of them anymore. When Larry Fitzgerald goes down, that's how they go. Because Fitzgerald with the miracle catches, that's the dude that kills you. And they got the new running back / receiver, Davis. But, man, the rest of them, I'm not worried about them.
Dude, the Seahawks were beating us with the run game, though, man. They ain't going to be doing that no more.
I know.
The only thing they had was a run game and Baldwin. That was it.
Yep. Because depending on Russell's arm, ain't going to get it done.
Because Robinson's going to be better, and we ain't going to have no running on us no more.
No, that's for sure. And then now they're one-dimensional. Russie has to now put that ball. If you can get Wilson to put the ball up 30 times or more, I feel like your chances are getting better.
Yeah.
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 Look forward to it, man. Tell you what, kid.
And you know what? With Reuben Foster, he ain't going to be able to be running out of the pocket like he does because Reuben will target him and just take his ass down quick.
And Malcolm Smith, and what Reuben doesn't get, Malcolm is going to get. Can you imagine how Malcolm probably cannot? Oh, man, please, Coach, let me have more downs. We're playing the Hawks. You know how bad I want me some Hawks.
Yeah.
And Bowman's going to be saying, save some for me.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's some good stuff, man. All right, I'm going to let you go, man.
All right, Kenneth. See you online, bro.
All right.
All right.
Go Niners.
Yeah. It's the hell.
Ronbo!
I had you, man. Tell you what. I knew it was you because I had you laid right
there. I'm going to say it like, still hell, right?
I don't know why I always say your second name. I always leave it in the first to be enough. Sahel. I like to put the accent on there. Sahel. Dude, what are you up to, man? I mean, we've watched 2 days of draft. What are you feeling, man? Are we going to just go nuts tomorrow? What's going to happen, man? They said that the guys who really know how to build a team, they do it from the 3rd, 4th, and 5th rounds. Is that going to be us?
Oh, yeah. Well, we might trade down one more time because we're just trying to build those picks for next year. We got a 2nd-round pick next year. You know, we're just trying to get these studs. It's going to be an offensive draft next year. Do you want that Julio? Do you want that quarterback? You know, obviously, Depargate Cousins. So there's always a potential. But right now, these drafts that we have going to come right now, there's certain guys that I think they're going to eye off. It's Jordan Leggett. A couple of running backs are probably interested in. But I think it's just pretty much they're looking for who is a special team guy right now. I think that's the key thing that we're really – they build up the draft and the defense of this year. Now they're just trying to see who is a special team because Slides is jumping, flipping, backflips right because he's happy. You got Witherspoon and all these picks that he got, so he's excited. But right now, I think we're just trying to trade back and see what's the best available for the system of the scheme that we're trying to work on.
True. Hey, so hell,
figure out what's going on.
That's a good point. And did you hear anything about Vance McDonald? Where did the Vance McDonald being dangled come from? I've been trying to find that one. I'm not scanned online enough, but where did the Vance McDonald being traded come from?
I see that he had a lot of drop passes a lot like a couple years ago, but last year he looked pretty good to me. He got injured. I see he could play in the system. I think they're just trying to get more picks, and I think they're just trying to build up because this is like a 3-year process.
At least,
these guys, McDonald is not a number 1 tight end. I guess you're just trying to find that guy or just get build up because they're just trying to flip it over. They're not trying to get his old regime, that bulk he had, he doesn't want it anymore. He's picking his own guys.
Especially if they're in that 5-year contract.
And Witherspoon,
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
Beathard and Hoyer and et cetera. So these guys, you're just cutting ties. Like Johnson, for example, the cornerback. We got Witherspoon. I think Johnson's the one that's probably going to be cutting ties.
I know. That's why they got Witherspoon. Johnson, because they saw those guys 24 hours before they came to the draft, and some decisions were made on certain people at that time. So they didn't even bother to look for anybody for Jimmy Ward, but they got to have a backup. So we can't have him back there, man, by himself and nobody to cover for him. What if he goes down? That worries me to death. A good cornerback can play that position, but it's bugging me.
I think in their board, Lynch and Shananahan's board, they lost a lot of keys. I think they're definitely eyeing on Kevin King, Nixon, for example. These other players are like in their board, and then they just lost. It's okay. We're just going to trade back, get more picks, because they lost a lot of the key players. When they
you think so?
Foster, they just lost certain picks, so their board kind of fell a little bit.
Could be.
That's what I'm thinking about that.
Could be, and they traded up to get that quarterback before they lost him too. Because Kyle must be really high on him. When you trade up to get him, there must be some fear. But I don't know who would be looking for a quarterback at that point in the draft. There's still a few left,
Yeah,
but
Go
ahead.
He took a 6th round. John Mayock? He said he was a 6th round great quarterback.
Yeah, I know.
And you come up in third, so you got to trust the guy.
Yeah, what were you afraid of?
That's Kyle's guy.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Well, you know what? This will make more sense later. Today it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, definitely, man. I just wanted to say too. Last thing is, whoever's all the YouTubers and new people that are watching. I was new too, and I just, I'm hooked. And this guy Ronbo is definitely, add him because you will definitely love him even more. So add this, download his app, like the page, all that good stuff. This is the best place to be to get coverage.
Sale, that's.
So you're our MVP, brother.
It's too much, Sale. Don't make me blush, man. Thanks. You don't want me blushing. It gets crazy.
Bro. Get that wine up. hey, take care of that voice. Just saying.
Sale, have a good night. Hey, we're gonna come back tomorrow because there's not gonna be a Sunday this week, man. So I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Go Niners, brother.
Yeah, you get all right, Sale. All right, let's go to Go Hard.
What up?
You, brah. You go hard. And by the way, I want to say, Mitchell, also, Go Hard's got a channel you got to check out, too. He goes by the name of, and just like he says, Go Hard. Check him out on YouTube. Go Hard goes into in-depth conversation about certain people and things, and I love it. But Go Hard, what is on your mind, brah?
Man, I had to call it a night early yesterday after that pick, man.
Which one, Reuben or
When I seen the Solomon pick, man, I kind of lost it for a second.
But you did not leave after that pick because you did not know that Reuben was coming up, right? I didn't know what. It took him a long time to get back in too. That's what scared me. You were right. It was too stressful, man. It took them all the first round. I thought they weren't going to get back in. I thought that was it too. I said, damn. Because they kept making the phone calls. Ian Rappaport, the 49ers are desperately trying to trade back into the first round. We've got no results yet of that. What? Desperately? What's up? I was getting real scared, So, yeah, we got what we got. It was scary, man. It was rough.
I was kind of upset at first, man, and then after watching some film, after watching some drunk prospecting film, I was kind of, I'm okay with it, man. I'm okay with it. And just like one of the last callers was bringing up, man, he don't really got to take nobody's spot. I guess it all depends on certain packages and things and whatnot that come in. And
that was Joe pointing that out.
It seemed like from the voluntary minicamp, they were kind of leaving that position open for him anyways from the reports that I read.
Whoa.
With having Armstead at the Leo and
that would have been
Buckner experiencing at the 3-gap and the 2-gap and the big end or whatever. But when I seen the Foster pick come in, I was just like, hell yeah, man, that's what's up. Like, I watched his interview today, and I'm telling you, in the first 7 minutes of the interview, man, I'm over here clapping my hands and I'm laughing, and I'm just like, I love this dude's character, man. He's definitely a character for sure.
Ain't he? I like that.
And about the whole character concerns or whatever, like, the same thing was said about Rashard, but I guess the players around him in the locker room that we do have, some of the vets we do have, like Bo and Staley and even Reed, they're good example, they're good leaders, so they'll have these dudes on the right page. So
they'll bring him back down.
Him getting into any trouble, I don't think it's a concern, because even in Alabama, he's never got in trouble. He never had a dirty P test, and so it's not so much of a risk, in my opinion.
The dude was under a lot of stress. I can understand why he took a doobie, man, because it got to the point probably because this dude is trying to get to the pros, man, and this and that, and your mind is going nuts. I could see where it'd be best to take something to relax. I ain't mad at him.
Hey, man, and me personally, man, I'm taking that natural stuff over all that pharmaceutical stuff they're gonna give you for pain, man. People that really look into it and do their research know it's way more safer than half the shit they're giving you over the counter.
More than half.
But
more than half. Agreed.
Excuse me?
I said more than half. More than half the stuff. God, so yeah.
But I love the Ahkello Witherspoon pick. I loved it. And, man, I'm just, like I said, I had to call it a night early yesterday, man. I got a little too tipsy, and I was just like, man, I'm done with this. I ain't calling in the show tonight. So, yeah, I'll call it tomorrow. But, yeah, man, all the Solomon dudes, man, Trez, Rich, Sohal, man, all the Solomon dudes, man. Tip my hat to y'all, man. Y'all had it down.
Yeah, and you watched his tapes too, huh? All of us who had problems with Solomon, we should have probably watched the film at first. That dude is gonna be good, man. I like him now. He is just crazy. Yeah, I mean, he just keeps coming. You can do whatever you want. He is getting up. He just keeps coming. I like that. So, and he's quick.
Yeah, you know what? And it never was like hating on him. It wasn't that I thought he was a bad player. It was just, I think it was more of my love for the D linemen that we already have, and I just didn't want to see nobody go. And I'm just like, man, I got faith in Armstead, and man, I don't even want to see Dial leave, but Dial's probably the most likely candidate to lose some snaps. And I'm just like, okay, it's gonna work out. I understand these different packages that are gonna come in. You're gonna have the run boys up in there. You're gonna have the run stuffers, and you're gonna bring the pass rushers. So I guess it all depends, like they said, on the teams and the down in the distance and situational football, basically.
Yeah. Because I forgot all about Quentin Dial, see that? Already we're starting to forget about Quentin Dial. If you wouldn't have brought him up, I wasn't thinking about, oh, man. Anyway, we'll see. Quentin Dial may be hell this year. So, All right, go hard, man. Appreciate you calling in, man. I'm glad you got over yesterday, man. Now you know where we're at. Tomorrow's going to be just crazy, man. So.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, man. All right, everybody, man. Have a good night.
You too, man. All right. We got now. We good? Daryl. What's up, Dave?
Hello.
Hey, Daryl. So, Daryl, as we...
What's going on, Ronbo?
Hey, man, I'm just sitting here but wondering, after watching... the draft is getting interesting when we watch the whole draft and we're not in it. But, looking for the 49ers to trade back in. Because the thing about John and Kyle, you never know what these guys are unpredictable. You don't know what they're going to do. I was looking for them to trade in earlier than they did. So, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I was impressed in this one, today, and I already knew they were going to go after a corner. I already had a feeling they were going to go for a cornerback.
Need to.
So, and Witherspoon, I've heard of him before, Right. And pretty good, Tall, like he's I hate using this name, but he's a Richard Sherman, a 6'3".
I know. You got to use it. You got to use it for examples all the time. It's just terrible. Hopefully, somebody can use our guys.
I can't know any other corner that's over 6'2", I'd say.
That's good. That's good.
Or 6'3", whatever.
Yeah.
But
wait! Remember Kansas City? The guy Smith, but he sucks. I mean, he showed with the Raiders last year. He was just awful. That's the long cornerback that I know about. Yeah. He's good in Kansas City, but he did the Raiders no good. So, but anyway,
overpaid.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is, and I was kind of surprised. They went for a quarterback. After I heard the next pick was the quarterback, I knew that was Kyle's choice right there. That was his pick.
Yeah.
And I've heard of C.J. before because I watch random college games.
Mm-hmm.
I always like watching Iowa, even though they really don't have like a crazy team, but they seem to have like some quarterbacks, and I know that Iowa has like a a pro style type of like playbook they run.
That's it then. They run a pro style set. Oh, that's gonna make Kyle think too. Okay.
Because once I saw CJ, I watched some of his film before. His play actions and he's got arm strength. That's the one thing why Kyle took him. And in Kyle's offense, it's going to be like, a lot of play action,
I know.
A lot of
I love
that
watching
play action. You throw that bomb up, It's good because I think CJ's a bit underrated, but he's definitely a development,
Yeah.
He's going to take 2-3 years or whoever knows, to learn. Because I know Kyle's going to be wanting to work. He's going to work with everybody, especially his quarterbacks.
Yep, especially.
But he's definitely going to want to work with this kid here. And it'll be interesting to see. But, probably next year's draft, just go more, I guess, on the offense. But still, I'd say whatever they can. But I'm not really sure if there's any, really, I don't know, very known, good receivers, that's left over in this draft. I know there's probably a few that's kind of hidden that no one's picked yet. But I'd say go for a receiver right now if they can.
Yeah, Trez picked out a couple of guys that were kind of tall. And Daryl, would you try to stick to the Julio Jones I mean, if you're looking for that, are you going to look for that style? Because I think everybody's looking. We're all looking for Julio, but when you look at number one wide receivers, then you look at Antonio Brown, who's the number one wide receiver. Maybe we shouldn't be looking at that, So I don't know.
Good point. Julio Jones, that sounds nice, but to me, it's like we never had this in probably ever. We have probably not in a long time.
Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens is the last guy.
I'll give an example, I mean, I'm talking about size.
Yeah.
And height wise. I'd say maybe an Andre Johnson or a Calvin Johnson. Andre Johnson or a Calvin Johnson type, Big physical receiver. We haven't had that probably since, I'm going to say since T.O.,
Yeah. And that's what I wish we had.
Physical, very, T.O. wasn't tall. Well, he was tall, but physicality, but I'm talking about height, I want that advantage. I'll just say Megatron, kind of like that.
Long.
But Julio Jones Kyle definitely wants to look for that Julio Jones. I know that for a fact.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna want to look for that type of receiver, but I want kind of like a Calvin Johnson type. Tall
Megatron.
That's just gonna leap over you,
Yeah, with that 50-inch vertical, Guy leaps out of the park every time he goes up. He's looking down at the cornerback like, "Whoa, look out, man! I'm coming back down." So yeah.
Yeah, that'll be nice, man. That'd be nice.
Search of Beyond, and I don't know if that's left in the draft now because there's only two guys. I think it was Corey Davis and Mike Williams. But Mike Williams to me is I don't see him being real famous in the pros. But we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I think it's Texas A&M or Texas Tech. I know it's one of the Texas colleges that have receivers. I think that are 6'3". I think there's one of them I believe that's left right now that nobody's picked yet.
Yeah.
I think.
Trez was talking about that guy a little while ago. I know what you're talking about. I forgot his name though. So.
I can't remember his name. I don't know if it starts with an R or something. I have to look at it again. I heard they were talking about Texas A&M or Texas Tech. One of those.
Yeah.
Probably. I think Texas A&M. I think.
Okay. We'll see.
They know that's 6'3", and 6'3" is fine enough for me. I mean, that's a Julio Jones size right there.
That's enough right there. Daryl, let me stop you there because I'm trying to get out of here before 3 hours goes by tonight. So we got a bunch of people to talk to. But listen, appreciate it, man. We talk to you tomorrow. We'll be back. Okay.
Okay, Ronbo.
All right, Daryl. Have a good night. And let's go to Derek.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, Derek. How you doing, man?
Love those picks.
Tell you, man. Phase 2 of the master plan, man. Phase 3 coming up.
Do you like the quarterback pick though? I'm kind of skeptical.
Okay, I do.
Skeptical about that though.
I do only because I know Kyle picked him out. Shanahan, man, the dude.
Yeah, I know too.
Yeah, that's the only reason why because I don't know anything about him. I have no idea who this guy is. Just like Daryl was just saying, he's out of Iowa. People watch film on him. I've never seen him because he's not a headliner, right? And probably because of the school he goes to. But all I know is Kyle likes him. We probably watch some film on him. Go check him out and see what it is, because there must be something.
I already did.
What'd you think?
He's kind of accurate. He has a deep ball.
Okay.
and like he's like sneaky athletic. Like he could run at times if he wants to, if he has to.
Okay, there you go. All right, but if he's really accurate, I bet that's probably got to be the thing. And does he have a quick release? Can he read the field real quickly? I think a Kyle quarterback needs to be able to read that field, get rid of that ball in about 2 seconds. I think Kyle likes that because that means you've got the kind of mind that's going to work in his system. Think quick, act. You know.
Comparing him to Drew Brees.
Yes, sir. I thought I heard another name him being compared to too, but yeah, okay. Yeah, Drew Brees would be the God. That'd be the standard, man. Drew Brees and Tom Brady can get rid of that ball faster than anybody in the NFL. And Matty Ice has gotten that way, too, up until at the end of last season. But, yeah.
Because of Kyle Shanahan, my boy.
Yeah. Tell you, man. Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, initially I didn't like the pick. Because I'm not a yes man. Like, I'm not going to get on my knees for him. But I trust him. Like, I have a gut feeling about this.
Yeah. Well, as I say, nobody knows this guy, man. That's what we're saying. Who is C.J. Beathard? Who the hell is that? So, you know. But did you realize who it is that's picking him? Oh, wait. Okay, let's see what happens. So, yeah, that's where I am now. So, yeah.
And yesterday was just awesome. It was just perfect. And today with Witherspoon, oh, my God. 6'3", he dominated against John Ross, the speediest receiver of all time.
Whoa. Is that right? I don't know anything about Witherspoon.
That's what I read.
Is he that fast?
Yeah, he's kind of quick, like 4.4 on the combine, 6'3".
Okay, when you're that long and you take the right angles, even John Ross can't get away. Okay, I'm happy. I was gonna go watch film on him when I got through because I hadn't been able to stop yet. I was gonna go watch film. Okay? Why did you get this? So tonight it's C.J. Beathard and Ahkello Witherspoon. I want to know what is up with these dudes. And you already let me know right now. The dude is fast, long rangey. If you can stop John Ross, there's nobody in the NFL that you can't stop. So okay. Whoa.
Yeah.
So.
The solid got it. I mean, our defensive coordinator got his Sherman and his Michael Bennett.
Yep. Also, what's the Bobby Wagner? You know what? I say we got our Bobby Wagner, but I
want to Patrick Willis.
I was gonna, and also Ray McDonald, but I got a feeling we have something better than Bobby Wagner. I really do. I'm looking for Reuben to be the standard. Within 2 years, we'll say, man, the Hawks, man, Wagner, man, but God, 49ers, man, Reuben Foster, that dude just owns the NFC West. I can't wait. Oh, Derek?
People are calling him a bad dude. If anybody that could lead him to the right direction, it's Bowman. Like, he's relatable to him.
Yeah.
If there's anybody that could lead him to the right direction, it's Bowman.
It'd be Bowman, that's right. Derek, let me see tomorrow.
We did that.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good matchup. I can't wait for it. Derek, let me see you tomorrow, man. And we're about to get out of here in a minute, okay?
All right, man.
Thanks, Derek.
All right, have a good day.
You too, man. Is that right? Oh, that's it. I'll tell you what, man. Tell you what, no, we're not going to cover tomorrow. I'm not going to hang out during the game tomorrow. Or during the game. See, I'm already waiting for the season to start, right? So, not going to cover the draft tomorrow. You can watch it. We'll talk about it afterward. 7 p.m. PDT. We'll be talking about what we did over the last 2-3 days. Yo! Got Reuben Foster, fam. I didn't know Solomon Thomas could play like that. Please accept my apology. I'm so delighted with the picks I got. I'm going to go watch film now on C.J. Beathard. And also, Ahkello Witherspoon. I don't know these guys, man. I got a feeling I'm going to be laying in bed. Tissue say, oh, man, I tell you, John, Lynch, Kyle Shananahan, man, I love you guys, man. All right. So later for that, though. All right. See you tomorrow, 7 p.m. PDT. Let's talk. Niners!